guys, today is Monday. We hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. Thanks so much for stopping in today, guys. Look who we have.
I'm back. And because it is a special occasion, I guess what we decided to dress like twins.
Eric was peeping into my closet and saw what I was wearing and decided that he would follow suit. But anyway, guys, we are coming in today to talk about the master bedroom video that we shared with you guys a few days ago. Oh my gosh, guys, I have my laptop right here and we have well over 200 questions, concerns about this video. All right, so today we are here to kind of clear up some of those concerns. So are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
All right, guys, let's get started.
So the first one, guys, and a lot of you kind of asked this question and brought this up. You know, you saw this beautiful bedroom, but I think you were wondering, why do we have an elliptical in the bedroom where if you watch the channel, you know we've got a full function gym in the basement. The reason for that is, guys, and we've done a lot of videos about fitness and we even talked about New Year's resolutions, just fitness is so important. And yes, it is convenient to have a gym in our basement. We are blessed to have that. But I think the thing with fitness, you almost have to make it to where you can't avoid it.
No excuses. Hashtag no excuses. It is real. You know, Eric said it. We have a fully functioning gym in our basement, okay? Right here in our home. Eric travels a lot for work, and our gym, guys, is bigger than some of the gyms that
Bigger
than the hotel's gym. But that being said, gosh.
It's gotta be, you know, fitness is one of those things, it's very easy to not want to work out. Sometimes I'm sitting up here in the bedroom and I'm gonna just keep it real with you guys. I don't want to go down 2 flights of stairs. And I think there's a lesson in that. I know a lot of us are doing New Year's resolutions and you're joining gyms, and it's great, go join the gym, but there's something to be said for when you've got a treadmill or an elliptical on a bike staring you in the face and you cannot avoid it. It's easy to make an excuse and say, oh, it's raining or it's snowing, I'm not gonna get up and go to the gym, or I'm not gonna walk down 2 flights of stairs. There have been many a morning where, like you said, I'm getting up at 5 to catch a flight, or a late night where it's 10 or 11 at night and we're in the bed and that elliptical is staring at us. It's like, I'm just gonna work out.
I'm just gonna work out right here. I'm gonna work out in whatever I have on. All I have to do is roll out of the bed. My shoes are right over here in the closet and I can just go ahead and hop on. So that being said, thank you guys so very much for the concern as it relates to the elliptical, all right? So whether it be an elliptical, a treadmill, or bike, I think in this day and age, with all of the numerous distractions that we have as individuals, whether it be work, children, just life in general, health has to be at the forefront. Because if we're not healthy, if we're not here, we're not going to be able to do any of that other stuff anyway.
We're in our mid-40s, so for us, it's like, look,
it has to be convenient. It has to be convenient. And so, with that said, the elliptical is not going anywhere. We have a duplicate elliptical right downstairs in the basement, but I just feel that I'm not going to have, and I think I mentioned this to one of you guys, I'm not going to have a beautiful home, a gorgeous bedroom, and I'm, you know, stumbling out of my house to get to the doctor's office because I need my blood pressure medication or I need medication for diabetes. I am trying to, you know,
live your best life.
Live my best life.
And I think there's a tip in this, guys. You know, again, New Year's, a lot of us are getting in shape. It's great if you join the gym, but don't overlook and don't let the beauty of your room prevent you from putting a bike or whatever you need in your space. And I think you would agree, babe, I don't feel that the elliptical detracts from the overall beauty of the room. It's functional. It's functional.
This is we are also blessed. I will say that, babe. We are blessed to have a really large size bedroom. I know not all of us can, you know, have a large piece of equipment. However, I will say, go on Amazon. You can get the treadmills that actually fold up and you can push them under your bed.
And bikes are usually smaller too. An exercise bike.
Yep, absolutely. So guys, as we move on to the next one, don't let decor, don't let what you think people expect to see in your home, you know, detract from you being healthy. All right, health is wealth. That is the #1 thing that we should be concerned with. And again, yes, we do have the gym in the basement, but sometimes, guys, life just comes at you in such a way that you don't even feel like walking outside of the bedroom door.
I'll admit it. I'm that lazy sometimes. Yeah. I will admit it. I just want to get out of bed and it's right there.
Yeah.
Another feature we got a lot of compliments about and we really appreciate it is this electric fireplace. Now, even though we have a traditional fireplace in our main family room, we do have electric fireplaces in a couple of different areas in the house, and we've become really big fans of the electric fireplace. So a few different tips. One, this is a great time of year to buy electric fireplaces because we're kind of transitioning from the winter to the spring. So the temperatures are starting to go up a little bit depending on where you live. And so a lot of these are starting to go on sale. You can get them at Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, order them online. Great addition to the home. Now this unit, actually when we bought it, it only consists of this main kind of white unit here. A lot of this other carpentry work you see here were things that I added. So when you buy the electric fireplace, don't feel that you are limited just by the unit that you buy, right? You can also add with some very simple carpentry. So a lot of great details to make it look more formal, kind of more built in. So a few things that we did, you actually bought a piece of furniture from Habitat for Humanity, which is a great charity here in Atlanta that rehabs homes. And you found some antiques. They have an antique store. And you bought, I think it was an old antique bed.
It was.
Yeah, and I actually deconstructed it with some simple carpentry. So a lot of this mantle, a lot of these wood details you see around the fireplace are actually from the Restore Habitat for Humanity store. So great cause. And again, just added another mantle, added this detail of curved wood on the top, added some embellishments and a bigger mantle on the bottom. And what I like about these units is it's all remote control. So you can be sitting in the bed, cold, or you want a little bit of light, a little bit of romance, and Netflix and chill.
So it does emit heat too.
It does emit heat. Great question. Right now, I just have it to emit the flame. There's two buttons on here. If I just want the flame, I can just turn on the flame. If I want flame and heat, I can turn on the heat. And it emits a good amount of heat. So I'll tell you what, we showed you this one that's in our master. We will take a quick detour. Let me show you the other one that's in our basement. So here, guys, is another example of an electric fireplace we added to our basement. Now, a few differences in this design. First of all, you can kind of choose your finishes. So this is more of a stone design. In the bedroom we have more of a wood finish. I've also seen like a stacked stone design. Now, the carpentry we did around this was a little bit more involved. And we actually sketched this out and had our contractor do the shelving around this unit. But this is something that if you've got basic carpentry skills, a good table saw or miter saw, you can build the shelving around it as with this unit. Another thing I would suggest, if you're integrating this into part of a new build out or renovation, we actually had an electrical outlet placed behind the unit. So we didn't have to worry about a cord coming from behind the fireplace. It's actually behind the unit, so the cord is hidden. Another thing to consider is these bad boys are heavy. So even if you see one at Lowe's or Home Depot that you like, you may consider just going home and ordering it online and having it delivered, because I will tell you, these are 100 pounds upwards. And getting them up into your car or your SUV, bringing them home and getting them into your house can be a challenge. So sometimes it's just easier to have UPS or somebody at least deliver it to your doorstep. But just keep that in mind when you buy these. They are very heavy. It might be a two-person job to get it into the house, to bring it into the right room. This one actually did not require assembly, so that made it even heavier. The one in our bedroom required a little bit of assembly, not much. So with that one, we could kind of take the pieces up one by one, but it still had a little bit of weight to it.
All right, guys, so the other comment that you guys left a lot was, what color is the wall, your focal point wall? What color is that? You also, guys, said that you were extremely surprised at the color, that there was actually color up here in our master bedroom.
So that is actually Valspar removable wallpaper. This is, so if you're gonna buy it, this wall is 4 rolls. We ordered 5. You always wanna get too much. It's 4 rolls. You might also recall we did like a brick wall design in the other closet.
Yeah, I don't know if I actually shared that.
It's been in some other videos.
Yeah.
But that was, I think, 3 rolls. So this will kind of give you an idea of how much you gotta buy. You always wanna buy too much. In terms of difficulty, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Putting this up, it is removable. It's not like the old school wallpaper paste. You can take it off and make a mistake. But it's a 2-person job, and this took us about a day. This took us quite a few hours.
I will say though, babe,
Yeah.
the closet where we have the brick pattern.
It takes as much time.
We put it up like, I want to say 30 minutes.
And that's a great point, because the reason it takes longer, windows and power outlets it'll throw you off, because you got to work around the little molding on the windows and the little details.
Yeah.
The wall in the closet was just a straight wall. So you got to look at, how detailed and all the obstructions you got in your different wall. But we loved it. Back in the day, you would have did something like that with like paint technique, but this was a lot better.
Yeah, and I don't think the lighting today is really doing the wallpaper justice. Yeah. It's really dark outside today. I'm actually using my ring light, and it's still not doing it the justice it deserves. It's very metallic. Which is why you didn't paint it, right? If you try to paint metals and get metallic finishes on walls, sometimes it doesn't come out exactly metallic. That can be hit or miss. The reason we did wallpaper is you get a more metallic, shiny look. And for those of you who are interested in this Valspar wallpaper, how much did it cost us per roll? I want to say it's about $30 per roll, and again, this is 4 rolls. We bought 5, took 1 back, so this is 4 rolls behind us, 3 in the closet. And also, if you have a large space, you're probably, guys, going to have to order this paper online. We went to, no lie, 3 or 4 different Targets, and we were able to find 1 roll of gold. There are about 8 to a dozen different types, but in the store, if you go to a physical Target, they'll have like 1 roll, and you can't do really much of anything except furniture with 1 roll. Yeah, so that clears up the wall color, guys. All right, guys, so Eric had to run and take a work call, so hopefully he will be able to come back and join us here before the video is over. But let's move along. So the next thing that you guys mentioned quite a bit in the video was the artwork. You guys were really taken with the artwork that we have here in the bedroom, and thank you guys so very, very much. Quite a few of you wanted to know exactly where we purchased, the artwork. Guys, this artwork has been in this bedroom forever. Nothing in here is really new, so it's like when you're shopping for your home and you're just buying stuff, it kind of escapes you where you actually purchase pieces. But I have a few favorite go-to stores, Z Gallery, Home Goods, CB2, Pottery Barn. It's just a bunch of different places. I will say though, like it's been in here for years, so if I actually did know exactly where I found these pieces, I'm willing to bet you they would not still have it. So my advice here, guys, is to maybe, if you're taken with the colors that I have incorporated here in the bedroom, you guys know I have silver, I have gold, I have hints of light gray, I have some black. Maybe look at how the pieces, the colors in the artwork have come together, and as you go out and start looking for pieces to do whatever room in your home, don't necessarily look for the exact piece, as you don't want your home to be an exact replica, duplicate of anyone else's home, but maybe just get inspiration from the way the colors were put together. All right, and so if you're doing it that way, it doesn't matter where I purchase my artwork from. Just kind of, as you shop, just kind of look for the way the colors have come together in the space. And I'm just so glad you guys like the color. Someone even mentioned that the colors here in the master bedroom were very similar, very reminiscent of the colors downstairs in our living room, and that is actually true. All right, guys, so the next item here in my list that I see you guys kind of commented on or mentioned quite a bit in the comments was my placement of my plants. As you can see, I have a beautiful one here doing so well. Let me see if I can pick it up without dropping my laptop and the plant. Gorgeous, gorgeous. She is thriving. Oh my gosh, she was not this large when I bought her. I purchased this particular plant, and what is the name of this? This is a golden pothos. Golden P-O-T-H-O-S, golden pothos, and she was about half this size, guys, when I purchased her. So very pretty. Look at how glossy her leaves are, and that is because I try to make sure, honestly, guys, at least once a day. I am a fanatic about my plants. at least once a day I am in here dusting her leaves. I will say that every now and then I see a little gnat flying around her, so I have mixed a little solution of apple cider vinegar, water, and Dawn dish detergent, and I spray her when I see the little gnats, and it subsides. So just really loving having live plants in the bedroom. I do, guys, if you will recall the video, still have a few faux plants in here, not many, only 2 to be exact. And the plants that you guys saw over near the fireplace, those are actually real plants as well. And the air just seems really, really light and bright in here now. You know the benefits of having live plants. If you don't, just go ahead and Google it, girls. But I just love this plant so much. You can get plants, as you guys know, anywhere. One of my favorites, unconventional favorites to purchase plants for the home here lately is actually IKEA. Not sure if you guys know it, but IKEA has a whole plant area downstairs as you get ready to exit to go to the cash register. Just a host of different plants. I'll share with you what I do is about every other Friday, sometimes every Friday, depending on how dry it is in the house, I will actually go around and water my plants. So I will share that with you guys later on this week. The 2 plants over near the fireplace, I will say they are dropping leaves. So if you guys have any tips for me on what to do about plants that drop leaves, those 2 over by the fireplace, I want to say drop about 15 leaves every day. But I also, my favorite, let me run and get it. Oh, I love this one. Hold on. All right, so this is a newbie, okay? This is actually mint. Guys, mint isn't necessarily exclusive, to being in your garden. You can plant mint and you can have mint in your home as a house plant, and it grows just it's a crazy grower, provided it has the right conditions. I just love it. I love the smell. I love when we turn the fireplace on, because I actually have it over by the fireplace. I love that when the fireplace comes on, the heat that emits from the fireplace kind of mixes with the scent, and it just permeates the room. It smells just, oh gosh, it just smells so amazing, guys. I can't say enough great things about it. If you are looking to plant an herb, or place an herb in your home, do yourself a favor and get some of the more aromatic ones, your mint, your basils. You will thank me. I could just eat this entire plant right now, guys. It smells so amazing. I love getting up in the morning and just brushing across it and just smelling my hand. It just really kicks my day off. It's like the coffee before my coffee. But yeah, and I love this little pot holder too. I actually did purchase this little pot holder this is from Home Goods, and it was around $20, believe it or not. I love it. Really pretty gold, but it's not too shimmery. It's a mix of a matte and a shimmery gold, if anything like that actually exists. I love the way that the pot kind of coordinates with the other colors here in the room, but I am just really loving having plants here in the bedroom. The next item that you guys kind of inquired about kind of prevalently in the comments were the mirrors. All right, so 2 items that you kind of asked about were these mirrors that we have here in the bedroom. Not sure if you guys can see it, but I have a window here, and then we have a window a part of the ways down the wall. They're the same size, of course, but anyway, so I wanted to hang mirrors here because the windows were quite large, and I actually found these mirrors when we moved in Home Goods. Do remember where I got these, because I was just so shocked that they were the exact same size as our windows. So the mirrors were going to act as faux windows. They really help to keep the light going in the bedroom. We actually have 4 real windows here plus the 2 mirrors, so there's just a lot of light. However, today again it's kind of cloudy here in Atlanta, but I love the fact that these mirrors, they're not too shimmery as it relates to the frame, and I love that they, are more of a rectangular shape. That color kind of leads me to the next issue, or not issue, but comment that you guys asked about kind of prevalently in the comments, and that was the furniture. Some of you were actually surprised that we didn't have mirrored furniture. Few videos ago, I kind of stated that I was just completely over all of the mirrored furniture. When you're not married, I think it's fine, but you know, your husband, they have to see the mirrored furniture all throughout the house. I think when he wants to come in and have a good night's sleep and just relax, he doesn't want to look as though he is, or feel as though he's in a jewelry box, or you know, he wants it to be a more neutral space. So I think when I was putting this room together, I wanted to keep him in mind, of course, keep Eric in mind, and create a space that was, you know, it had touches of me in here and also touches of him. And so our furniture is not from Z Gallery. This furniture is actually from Macy's. Guys, yes, Macy's does sell furniture. And so this is where our bedroom furniture is from. I think the look of the furniture is timeless. It's not going to go out of style. Now, I'm not saying that sometime down the road that I'm not going to switch these pieces out and get something else, but I think for right now, this is perfect for the look and style that Eric and I like here in our bedroom. They are really big, substantial pieces. You guys know, if you've ever been to a Z Gallery or even Home Goods and look at some of the furniture, it's kind of rickety and rocking and it's thin. Even though the price is kind of substantial, I don't think you're getting your money's worth. Now, the flip side of that is when you go to a real furniture store, like the department in Macy's, you are getting, you know, really great value for your money. These are really thick, real wood furniture pieces. And I think the color is so that it's not going to offend the masculine, the male partner in your relationship. So I am loving that. I love, you know, going back now to the mirrors, that the dark furniture kind of plays well with the dark frame of the mirror. But, you know, as you can see here in the reflection up there, you know, there are still pieces and hints of sparkly girliness here in our bedroom, but it's not overdone. All right, guys, that is it. Eric was actually not able to return to the video. He is actually still on his work call, but we thank you guys so very much for checking out the video on our master bedroom. It is so comfy, so cozy. This is where we come at the end of the day and just relax and kind of, you know, talk with one another about, you know, things that are going on in each other's lives and what happened during the day. But we really do appreciate all the comments. You guys were just so sweet, so kind. Oh my gosh, just a ton of comments. Now, I will say there were quite a few of you who took issue with the elliptical being here in the bedroom. And hey, no worries there. We're not going to always agree with one another. I do love the tact that many of you showed as you shared your grievances with the elliptical being here in the bedroom. No worries, we're still good. Now, some of you did get a bit rude. Yeah, a bit rude and a bit nasty about me having an elliptical in my bedroom. So some of those comments I did have to delete. So just going forward, guys, just remember, as we share our thoughts and just opinions, there's a way to talk to anyone, okay? So let's try not to be too rude, okay? Let's try not to be too rude. But again, thank you guys so very much. Again, it's Monday. I guess it's Monday by the time this video goes up. So I hope your week has started off to an amazing start, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.